Okay. So the day was June 2nd of this year, was when I graduated from high school. I woke up around 9 o'clock because I had to be at the cathedral in LA by 12 in order to get checked in and get everything situated for me to go. So, when I woke up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, did everything, got ready. So I got my, when I was getting ready, I got my cap and gown, put it in the front door, so by the time I was done getting ready and we were about to leave, I could just grab it and just go. So after I was done getting ready, I grabbed my stuff, got in the car, got on the freeway. And it took me about an hour to get out to LA from where I live. And it was no traffic, no anything. It was just a perfect open freeway. Got there in 45 minutes. And I was, alright, 5 minutes away, started getting ready, started putting my gown on. And I was looking for my cap. And I asked my mom, do you know where my cap is, since I can't find it? She's like, no, I don't see it in the car. And I was like, shit, I left it at home. So we were literally 5 minutes away, my mom was yelling at me, she was like, really, you left it, all that? And I was like, well, I'm sorry, I'm like still kind of nervous. She's like, whatever. So we got off the freeway, went back to my house, ran back to my house, got my cap, and ran back to the car. So I got on the freeway, I was like, alright, it's a good thing that the freeway was still clear. So I was like, alright, no worries, we'll still be there in time. So once we were going over there, I saw seeing more cars getting closer to LA, the more cars, the more cars, the more cars. Then at one point, there was just a complete stop. There was a 4-pile car accident, like 5 minutes away from the cathedral. I was like, shit, I'm gonna be late to my own graduation and it's gonna be my fault. And the dean really hates me because I was known for being always tardy to all my classes. So practically, I waited the whole time in the freeway, and it took me about 45 minutes to get to the church. So I was like, alright, I was already 40 minutes late. So I was like, alright, I'm not gonna get yelled at, it's my last day, so I don't care. So I knew where I was going because the day before they told us we had to meet in the back. I thought we had to meet in the back of the church. But once I got to the back of the church, I saw a teacher and asked, where's everybody, like, did they go up already? They're like, no, you had to meet them across the street. And I was like, across the street, why? She was like, oh, because that's what they told you to go yesterday. I was like, oh. So I was like, shit. So I practically ran through the church. Everybody was just looking at me. All the parents and grandparents were just looking at me, like thinking about what was I doing. So once I got there, I had to take out all my belongings because they don't want no distractions in the church. So I had to take out my phone, my wallet, my car keys, everything. And I also had to get patted down. And once the dean saw me, he pulled me off to the side and asked me, why am I late? And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be late. I forgot my cap and there was a bunch of traffic. And he's like, I don't want to hear your excuses. I was like, I'm not making excuses. Like, that was the God on the truth. He's like, alright, whatever. So practically, I went to my group because I go, obviously, alphabetical order by last name. And we walked into church, we had an hour mass, and we thought we were like already graduated, so we're like, all right, whatever, it's like an hour mass, we don't care. So once like the hour went by, the priest decided to give another 30-minute speech of why what it's like to be like to graduate from high school after. So we were like all dreading it, we're just all like, really, why is he giving us the speech? Like, come on, like we just want our diplomas and get out of this school. So after that was done, the actual ceremony began. And each row at a time got up out of their seats and just went to the side of the church to be called. So, and since I'm like the last group, so I was already in the back. So by the time everybody was getting their diplomas, I was walking all slow. And all my friends were just all happy. We're finally getting out of the school. So when it was my turn to go up, I saw my counselor in the middle of the church, and she told me to go in the middle of the church. I was like, okay. I went up to her, she said, congratulations, I'm proud of you. And I was like, thank you, and I told her, because she's been there with me throughout my high school, and I told her, thank you so much for always being there for me and always supporting me and doing what's best for me. She's like, you're welcome. And so when the principal called my name, like all loud over the mic, Daniel Uribe, I looked back, and there's my whole family just going crazy for me, and that was the best thing ever. That's the best day of my life.